Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you can see he's among the leaders in strikeouts. We'll see how good he can be in this one.
DJ LeMahieu strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for Colorado, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And here's a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch, and that's how we'll get started in the Tuesday opener. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
Strasburg gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And you can forget about trying to set up a guy. That's 5 pitches, 5 strikes.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You just don't see that, like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Boy, just an amazing season he's had so far, and he's in the top 5 in average. Maybe he can get enough hits to push himself into that #1 spot.
Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there are the league leaders in RBIs that we referenced a moment ago. 2 out here and a runner at second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Tyler Matzik is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Howie Kendrick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And they start this trip fresh off a 7-3 homestand overall, so they've got things pointed in the right direction.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. I mean, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Tap foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Drilled to first. Paulson scoops it up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, they have to keep hitting the ball into the gaps. I mean, they're near the top of the league in slugging percentage, so that has to keep up for them. Keep getting those extra base hits in the big situations.
Kike Hernandez steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, accuracy is always appreciated with umpires, and Fillmore, he's no exception. He'll miss one here and there, but it's really pretty rare from what I hear.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Corey Seager will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
In there, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hara moves over. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. still have that old school mentality, plays guys straight up. So we'll see how that impacts this game.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for LA. After one, no score. Ben Paulson will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Strasburg is ready. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Gerardo Parra will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig on the run, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, shortstop.
Jose Reyes will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin playing.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits that go along with that stellar average.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Strasburg with a check at first. Runners back. Stepping in now, Nick Hundley, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Oh, behind the back. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Gonzalez.
34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Striding into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. Paulson fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Tyler Matzik set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know, it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
DJ LeMahieu will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Austin Barnes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Corey Seager stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Hit to short. And oh, it ties up Reyes. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, and with 2 away, the pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout. But then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
These are the backbreakers early on. You have 2 outs, you got a chance to get out of it. And now all of a sudden 2 runs are in, and they've got a decent chance here to pick up a 3rd.
Adrian Gonzalez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Carlos Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Stepping in, Ben Paulson. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Gerardo Parra is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
So stepping in, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now for Parra, make it 29 doubles on the year as he's into scoring position following that last 2-bagger. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Nick Hundley steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Tyler Matzik gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
2 men are on with 2 men out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Justin Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped to third. Arenado with the bare hand. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting.
And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the 2 starters scheduled to oppose one another. Austin Barnes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. DK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
On the ground near home. Barnes is up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Steven Strasburg comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Steven Strasburg.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Parra on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Just missing here, 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Set to deliver on 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
In now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Corey Seager stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On the ground up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Dodgers strand a couple through 5. All even at 2-2. Nolan Arenado will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. Ben Paulson will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo Parra steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Strasburg looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Adrian Gonzalez will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. Paulson has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Jock Peterson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jose Reyes We'll come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. On the ground to the right side. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Nick Hundley steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hernandez ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Gregor Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gregor Blanco.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is going to get there, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. Justin Miller will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Justin Miller.
Austin Barnes will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, anytime you're leading off an inning, it's true. You don't want to just go up there blindly swinging at anything close to the zone. But you also want to at least take the bat off your shoulder. I mean, he phoned this one in.
Andre Ethier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Andre Ethier.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Howie Kendrick ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Luis Avilan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Luis Avila.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Liner towards second, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
From the stretch. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Kike Hernandez leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Kike Hernandez.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Corey Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig steps in now. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. Late in a ball game, he's got a good read on this one, so he turns on the Jets rounding second and makes it all the way into third base here as the possible go-ahead run.
Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot now to bring home that go-ahead run following the 2-out triple.
Yeah, this would be a nice little gift here, and I kind of thought this inning was all but over. Not so.
From the belt, the pitch, a little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Nolan Arenado digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
First baseman, number 10.
And we'll take another look at this one. The ball's in the dirt, but you do have a Gold Glove first baseman over there who's been known to make that play more often than not. This one sort of catches him in between on the hop, and he can't dig it out.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Ben Paulson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch. But hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
In is Gerardo Parra. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Ah, some ninth inning heroics right there. This could very well turn out to be the pivotal at-bat of this ballgame. He comes through with a run-scoring double here in the top of the ninth to bring home that go-ahead run. And that is one fired-up dugout right now, I can tell you that.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, let's check out this strikeout again here on our swing track. It looked like it might have caught him a bit off guard there. It registers as a 10-inch break. He just couldn't make contact.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him. And what would have been an insurance run is instead left on base as the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 3-2 Colorado. Brandon Guyer is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 14.
Justin Turner will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Aaron Hill has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 12, Aaron Hill.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Hill is there for it. He's got it one away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Carl Crawford will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6, Carl Crawford.
A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Alexi Ramirez.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
2 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame. Both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 3-2. Good night from Los Angeles.